So last night, Beyonce kicked off her Cowboy Carter tour in LA at SoFi Stadium. There have been a lot of conversations around the Beyonce tickets because reports were that they were not selling the way that they typically would sell and how they should sell for this to be such a big tour. When the show kicked off in LA last night, there was reportedly still 3,800 seats available and resale prices dropped $20. And with just hours left, there were reports that Ticketmasters were still selling seats from $47 to $331. But there were crazy resale prices online as well too, which is insane because there were tickets left. But people were selling tickets for insane amounts of money. The show went down, however, and let me tell y'all, Beyonce is Beyonce, but that Blue Ivy, did y'all watch the videos I sent y'all? Listen, Blue Ivy is the one. She is a superstar. So y'all remember when Beyonce went on her last tour, Blue Ivy was dancing on stage during some of the sets, and they were all worried about critiquing her dancing, like how good she was, how good she wasn't, like she's not a kid. Let me tell y'all something. Baby girl came back not to play. She comes out to several sets, including Deja Vu. And when I tell you she steals the show, she is so good. Rumi, Beyonce's baby girl, also came out on stage and was a part of the show last night. And yeah, the girls are saying if tickets are available, go and get them because the show was amazing.
Listen, people preparing for a recession this summer. That's why those tickets still available, okay? People can't afford to go. Don't let the internet fool you. Folks is hurting out here. They may not want to show you on social media, but in real life, they will have no choice.
Yeah,
You can't front in real life. You might can front on the internet, but you can't front in real life. Okay, Mega Millions is $5 now.
Go ahead, Envy. What you about to say?
I was going to say, it's so funny when people say she didn't sell out, but she's doing, 32, 34 shows, and out of those 32, 34 shows, a majority of them are sold out. Like, that's huge right now, especially for what we're going through. So
100%.
Like, stop it.
I think anytime, even when when her shows do sell out, people just have such a big conversation about the ticket prices. But I will say, in a lot of the reports that I saw about the ticket prices, everybody kept saying they're unclear why it isn't selling, and it's exactly to me what Charlamagne is saying.
People ain't got no money.
Exactly. and they letting you know on X, they like, yo, is there a way we could carpool these tickets? Like, people want to go, but they really can't afford to go. Yeah, so shout out to Beyonce and her opening night.
It would be dope for her to get. I mean, I don't know if it's up to her, but for them to give away the remaining inventory just because of the current economic situation that we're in. Because there is a lot of people forecasting that we will be in a recession. By this summer, a lot of federal workers have lost their jobs, and more of that is to come because of these tariffs. So it would be cool just to give away the remaining inventory just because people hurting out here.
Well, I wonder if she did a deal with Live Nation and Live Nation controls those tickets, you know what I mean? Because they probably paid her a certain amount of money. So I don't know if they actually can. But like you said, lowering ticket prices will help all the artists all summer long.
Just giving some away free for for super fans.
I will say, though, people are online complaining about ticket sale prices, and there's still a lot of lower end, like, cheaper tickets that you can purchase. I don't know why people skip over that, but you can purchase the cheaper tickets.
Mega Millions is $5 a ticket now.
Okay, we heard you.
Okay, Unc.
Yes. And yesterday, too, I wanted to say the theme on stage for Beyonce was never ask permission for something that already belongs to you, which leans into her coming into the Cowboy Carter space, the country music space, and taking what is rightfully hers. And she showed images of some of the black country music singers and people who play, like, the different instruments and all those things. So, yeah, making sure I added that in there. Now, another right turn here, Diddy. Now, Diddy has a new defense. We talked about this yesterday, but Puff has a new defense right now that I think is pretty interesting. So
what did he say? Never ask permission for taking things that are, what did he say?
I didn't even think about how those kind of relate. No. So what he's saying is that he was not in control of his mental capacity, so there's no way he could have committed those crimes.
Insanity.
Yes.
Good defense.
No, it's not.
When all else fails, just play dumb. I was crazy. I'm retarded, Your Honor.
You're not supposed to say that word. So Diddy is saying that he lacked mental capacity to commit crimes. Now, here's what is happening. So his team is saying, look, I know that y'all are alleging that there were these crazy parties and these crazy acts that went down, and all these people are saying that they were drugged and there were drinks that were given to them or whatever. But our client also may have been under the influence of something that allowed him to not control his actions. Now, in the documents that were obtained by TMZ reported this exclusively, and the documents that were obtained, they don't they redact what his mental issue was that messed with his capacity, but in other lines they talk about things that have to do with like drinking and alcohol. So it's you putting two together here.
But you know why that's not a good defense? Because you still made a choice to do those drugs. You still made a choice to drink that alcohol. You still made a choice to do those things. So
numerous times.
Yeah,
it's not like it's a one shot and done, right?
That's right. So you still have to be responsible for your actions under the influence. You don't get in a car drunk and then wreck and kill somebody and, they let you off just because you was drunk. No, you made the choice to drink. You made the choice to drink and drive.
And also, too, it's not, just legally speaking, prosecutors are shooting back on this. And this is how, the reporters know that drugs and alcohol are part of the conversation of what Diddy's claiming, is because prosecutors responded in the document and they said, listen, there's rules that say you got to let us know that y'all are going to be trying to claim that the evidence of drugs and alcohol as an effect to you or what you're about to lean on. You guys didn't do that in enough time. So you can't tell us that it was drugs and alcohol. And they also supposed to be bringing this doctor or have this doctor in conversation that's supposed to be testifying to what Diddy's team is claiming. And prosecutors are like, he ain't never even examined them.
The drug and alcohol defense is also a terrible defense when you have people who are saying, yes, you drugged me and you gave me alcoholic drinks and, you know what I mean? Like all of that, you're kind of, what's the word? Validating their point.
Or deflecting.
Not even deflecting. You're validating what they said about you. If you said, hey, he drugged me, he gave me drugs, and
it's
then
like
took
it was
advantage
already
of me.
there.
Yes. So you're saying, oh yeah, I was taking those same drugs and I was on that alcohol too, so I was out of it. Yes, we were all out of it together.
I just think it's horrible too, and it's really vague because if you saying you was in this allegedly drug or alcohol induced haze or whatever, you don't know what happened. That's a big gray area for an attorney to lean in on. So as the defenses fall, we will continue to cover them.
All right. Well, thank you. That is the latest with Lauren. Let me ask y'all one question back to the Beyonce thing. Do you think the fact that it's a quote-unquote country album and it's more of on a country tip that a lot of people are not buying tickets?
No, because she's doing way more than that. Like I said, Blue Ivy came out the Deja Vu. She's doing a ton of other songs. And Cowboy Carter, Grammy nominated.
What you mean? Grammy, I'm sorry,
one. But it was a big moment. Like it introduced a lot of people to country music. The girls bowed down for Beyonce.
Are simply broke. And and the country gonna get broker. They talking about a recession this summer. People just simply don't have money. Now, I keep telling y'all, social media will fool you and you think everybody got it, but reality is about to set in. You can't fake in real life. You might can fake on social media, but you can't fake in real life.
Yeah, she does Diva. She does Thick. She does, I'm That Girl, like a lot
of... No, I know that, but I know the theme is the country album. That's what I was asking. All right, well, that is the latest with Lauren. When we come back, Morgan will be joining us with Front Page News, so don't go anywhere. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up
early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Check out video of the full show on Tubi. Free. Classic interviews and more on Tubi every day, all day long, all for free. Just search Breakfast Club and grab your popcorn.